Hi. Okay. This live stream, I'm just waiting for people to show up. I'm just gonna wait. Hey. To the person who just liked, hi. Hi, guys. 6 people arrived. Okay. Hello. Okay, guys, so this live stream, as you can tell by the tone of my voice, is not gonna be a fun one. I'm sorry, I'm not just to let you guys know ahead of time, I will not be answering any questions about my channel. I don't want to talk about my channel or Littlest Pet Shops or anything. I don't want to talk about it at all at the moment. I don't really care at the moment. So, before you guys ask any questions about my channel, it's going to be a little serious talk because I am just tired and angry. I'm feeling so many emotions right now because of this fucking world right now. I am sick and tired of this fucking world being cruel as it is, being racist as it is, being hated as it is. This world just sucks. We are tired of hearing about another black man down. Riots are starting now. And I'm usually never this down. No, you're fine, Milky Way. But this is just ridiculous. It's just annoying. I just want to just say one thing. Let me just ask you guys something. To anyone who watches the news, have you guys heard about George Floyd? For those who don't know what happened to George Floyd, he was killed by actually 3 police officers. The one who need him is in police custody. And there's actually 2 others. You didn't see them, but they were there. They were holding down his legs, or at least from what I've heard. And the person recording, everybody's so fucking calm. How the hell can you be calm about a black man dying or anyone die? How can you be calm watching a man die? If you were actually trying to help, you would put that fucking phone down. And I don't care if it's against the law to quote unquote assault an officer. Push that guy, push him away so that life can still live. Now, if you guys don't know, I have TikTok, and all I've been seeing on my TikTok, of course, is just people talking about George Floyd, and of course, the hashtag Black Lives Matter. I just, I'm just scared I'm just wondering, I'm scared of like who's gonna be next. Is it me? Is it you? Or is it someone else? These times are just so scary. I'm trying to hold back tears because I am just about to have another breakdown. I'm just like still laying here, overthinking. Just wondering what the fuck is gonna happen next. Sorry, guys, I'm like really, really tired of it. I'm fucking tired. I was in a call with Courtney talking about this and telling her about George Floyd. And it's just ridiculous. He was killed for no reason. He was a father. And sorry, I'm sitting here crying. I am just pissed, man. I am tired. I'm just sick of this fucking world. I am tired, man. I'm not okay. I'm not. I looked at some stuff on TikTok and I saw one where this girl showed some screenshots of our president's tweets about the whole George Floyd case. He called my people, as in black people, thugs. And I think he's talking about the riots. But you don't call us thugs. If you really cared about this country, you would do something about it. He wants to make America great again. Bullshit. It's just bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. No, please remember. Please, just anyone who is. Sorry, I'm just very calm down. I'm literally covered in tears right now. I am tired, man. I'm just like. Justice needs to be served. Now, I've had talks. Here's the thing. I know that not all white people are racist. I know that all cops aren't racist. But to the racist cops out there, to the racist people out there, just stop. Hi, Loud House, LPSPD belover. Right now, I'm not talking about anything from the Loud House. I don't care right now. I am so upset. I am truly upset right now. It's not just black people who are tired, white people are tired, Asian people are tired, Mexican, Latino, or anyone. Everyone is tired. And people just gotta be so ignorant. To anyone who is white or any person of color, just anyone who needs a reminder, whenever a black person or any person says Black Lives Matter, we are not saying that only Black Lives Matter. We are saying that Black Lives Matter too. The reason why they made All Lives Matter is a response to Black Lives Matter. Of course, all lives matter. Of course they do. Of course they do. I hear about, white people getting killed. I hear about white girls or white men who are getting hurt, white girls getting kidnapped, or white girls who are victims of rape. Of course that matters, and of course they don't deserve, anyone doesn't deserve any of that. I don't care what race you are. Of course all lives matter, but here's the problem, guys. Whenever a black person says Black Lives Matter, we get looked at as selfish. They will tell you, people will say, get over it. Oh my gosh, like, all lives matter. Yes, they do, but here's the damn problem. Whenever, whenever, um, whenever, whenever there's a case, for example, if a white man got killed, of course, justice is served right away. Right away. But when a black man gets killed, society's response is like this: there must be more to the story. He obviously did something wrong. Or they will cover some shit up, saying that, oh, it was suicide. No, it's not. And what happens to the cops? They get away with it. They get fucking away with it. People, I'm sorry making this live. I shouldn't even be sorry for making this live, but I am sorry. I'm just making this live because I just have to get all of this shit out to everyone. It's just, let's listen. To everyone say, I'm sorry. Remember, it is not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourselves. Don't start blaming yourselves. This place is broken and we need to stand up and speak. We need to stand up and speak. We need to stand up and speak. We need to address this type of stuff. I don't care where, on TikTok, YouTube, LPS Tube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I don't care where to speak on this issue, guys. Speak on it. Whether tell stories of your personal experience if you've ever dealt with any type of racism or police brutality. Small or large, talk about it. I've had small experiences with racism. I look back on my life on me growing up. I'm sorry if I'm making you feel sad, but I just have to get this out. If you guys, anyone who is here if you guys cannot handle this talk right now, you are more than welcome to get out of here. Calm down, calm back, okay? You are more than welcome to. It's okay if you guys have to go. If you guys have to go, you can go. I don't really care. As long as this is up, as long as I get my voice out, that's all that matters. Please, I'm gonna keep this live stream up. I know I delete my live streams, but I am keeping this one up. If you're people who just got here, I am just venting. I'm sick of this damn world. I'm sick of hearing about racism. I'm sick of hearing about just people dying. And then I'm not just gonna speak, of course, not just on black people, but and how, like, not just black people are getting killed, there's riots going on now, apparently. Riots. And some of the riots, of course, are about George Floyd. People are spreading riots on George Floyd because people are killing us, and of course, they have a right to be angry. But apparently, there are some riots going on for some stupid ass shit. Like, so people are throwing riots because their football team lost. People are throwing riots because their baseball team won. Like, what the hell? Why? What? Who the fuck cares if your baseball team lost? Who the fuck cares if your football team lost? Who the fuck cares if your basketball team, whatever team of sports you watch, whether they win or lose, it doesn't fucking matter. It's a yes, you know what it is? It's a fucking game. I never ever thought I would have to go live like this. I've never been more angry and having these feelings in my entire life right now. I see. This is ask you want to join my MEP for 300 subs. I'd love to, Wolfie. I just need to calm down because I am just really angry. I just have to talk about this. This is how I'm feeling. I'm not okay. What's wrong? It's just this world is just wrong. This is the reason why I stay away from the news. This is the reason why I try to block out bad shit happening. I am honestly hearing about all this stuff just makes me scared to even leave my own home. Guys, I will answer your questions later if you guys have anything about MEPs or any type of collab video. Right now, I don't really care right now. I just have to spit this out. I fear that we are falling back in time to like a time like I'm just scared that this world is gonna come back to like how it was in the 1960s, where segregation was happening, where we all can't go to the same school, where we can't all drink from the same water fountain, where we can't go to the same church. Like, what is this? Give me a few minutes, guys. I am really, really just upset right now. You guys know, you guys know that everybody knows the Pledge of Allegiance, right? You guys know the stanzas in the pledge: with liberty and justice for all. You know about the lie, right? You know that there is not liberty, justice for everyone. I kind of made a joke earlier, with my friends, talking about it, saying that I said this. I said, I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, except read the fine print at the bottom of the pledge. Find in the fine print where it says justice for all except people of color. Unfortunately, this is how this world is. Now, is it actually in the pledge? I hope if it is, I wouldn't be surprised. It sucks that I should be surprised, but Now, I'm gonna tell, thank you guys for the love, by the way, guys. But let me just, I'm just gonna tell a few stories of small experiences of what I've dealt with racism, whether there's racist people. So, I was looking back at, some old pictures of mine, and I remembered something. You guys don't know this. I've been on YouTube for a while. I've been on YouTube for about 6 years. I started in 2014. And, I just joined LPS2 because it's fun and stuff. Unfortunately, there are some racist LPS tubers here. So, there was one who commented on one of my videos. I I forget. I barely remember which one it was. Their comments are deleted, but this was back in 2014, where basically this girl was commenting saying, "Your videos aren't that good, and you're brown like a brownie. Hashtag not trying to be rude, but you are." Now, keep in mind, I was 13 years old. Of course, I was very triggered because that made me really pissed off. Really pissed off. I argued with that person. One of my friends, who are white by the way, her name is Hope, and I thank her for standing up for me. She stood up for me, telling her to shut the fuck up. And then, we kept going back and forth, calling each other names. And then the racist girl told my friend that she should shut the fuck up and kill herself, just like her dark chocolate friend. Basically telling me to kill myself. Oh, she's blocked, don't worry. This was a couple of years ago, but I am telling a story now. Oh, and the thing is, she did apologize, quote unquote, saying it was her sister who got on her account and said that, but I still don't believe it. I still don't. She got mad at me for not believing her, but here's the thing. I have a right to not believe her because who the hell says that? Hold on.
Are you coming to use Spray the Beach and help with your car wash?
In a minute, I'm having a breakdown.
Hey!
Yeah. So, that person, I don't know where they are now, but I never heard from them again. Now, there was this other time, this actually happened last year. I don't know, some of you guys may have been there, other people haven't. But for those who haven't been to this, about a year ago, before 2020 came, I was live streaming showing all the stuff I got for Christmas. And there was one point where I was showing some of my presents that were a little too big to show on my dresser here. So I flipped the camera showing my face and just showing what I got for Christmas. And this random person came on my live stream saying, "Ew, you're black. I'm leaving." Now that I'm this and I'm older now, so I just shake my head to this shit because obviously this person's a freaking kid. But anyway, so I was just very calm. I stayed calm, just shaking my head, trying to move on with the live stream. Everybody in the comments were, going off at the girl. And she was saying that black people shouldn't have LPS and stupid shit like that. And She claimed the reason why she doesn't like black people is because a black family adopted her. Now, if that is necessarily true, then I feel bad for the parents. But but that doesn't really make any sense though when you think about it. Like, how are you gonna get mad for somebody adopting you? They gave you a home, they gave you. Because here's the thing, it's one thing to give birth to another human, but it's another thing to adopt. And of course, adopting, of course, is a beautiful choice to do because you're saving a child from being in a home. Um, that some foster homes and orphanages some of those kids get treated like garbage. And but this girl claimed that she doesn't like black people because the black family adopted her, and then she claimed that she's gonna kill them one day. Now, unfortunately, if and say here's the thing though, say if I wake up one day here on the news, oh, this girl killed her parents because they're black. That is not only the most stupidest thing I ever heard. Like what you would have to have a sick ass mind to do that. Like who does that? Like who like do you know anyone? Because that doesn't make any sense. Now my parents they love me very much, but say if they couldn't take care of me and they had to put me up for adoption. Now I'm 18, so I can live on my own. But say if I was younger, like I don't know, like maybe 15 years old, and my parents could take care of me, I would have to be put up in an adoption center. Now here's the thing. I wouldn't care what race of the person is, as long as I get a home. That's all that matters. I personally like it when white people adopt black kids. Cause that just makes me look at them like, oh my god, like they're doing a beautiful thing. And listen, one of my family members, one of my dad's cousins, she fostered a white boy and he was really sweet. He was really nice. I don't remember his name, but he was really cool. He was so nice. I played with him, went on the trampoline, took him to the carnival. It was fun. So now, I just had to. But anyway, those were just some of the experience I went through. Um, I think a couple more I've dealt with when I was in school, actually. I think it was my senior year of high school, or maybe it was, I don't remember what year it was, but basically, I was in a CPR class. I was in a health class where we learned about CPR, how to do CPR, and here's the thing though. So basically okay, so my usual partner, his name is David. He had to go to the nurse sadly because he was sick, so he had to leave, and I'm like, okay, so I need another partner. So I was partners with this one white girl. I'm not gonna say her name, but basically, I don't know what was her deal, but she just looked like she was in the most depressing mood ever. So here's the thing though. Let me get another pet shop, just a random one. I'll use my French dachshund. So pretend this is me and pretend this is the girl that I was partnered with. So basically in CPR, we had to pretend, one person has to play the victim, the other person has to play the hero. So basically I played the dying victim. Teacher was going over what to do. She just stood there and didn't do anything. She didn't say anything. She just stood there. And I just think, and I don't know this, I just hope it's not true because I personally don't like her. But, and then the funny thing is, I noticed in summer camp, but guess what? I snitched on that bitch. I snitched on that bitch. I told her what happened. She said, "Don't worry, it's not gonna affect your grade. It's gonna affect hers." And I was like, "Thank you." I snitched on that bitch. I usually I know the term snitches get stitches, but I don't give a fuck. But I was like, "You're not gonna just because I was looking at her like I don't know what the hell is your problem, but you're not just because I don't know what you have. I don't know what your hell is your problem. If you have anything against me, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. But whatever is wrong with you, I hope you get better from it. But don't take it out on me. And if you don't want to do this shit, that's your damn problem. But it's your grade that's gonna be going down the drain." So yeah, thankfully I got a different partner after her, cause seriously, like I don't know what the hell was her damn problem. And even when I was little, like before I even had a YouTube account, when I was just a little girl, when I was like a child. Okay, basically what happened is hi LPS text. Have you been to any protests? No, but I've heard about them. But anyway, when I was younger, when I was like little, I was in summer camp. And basically I had to stay after for the after school, well, not after school program, we're just going to call it the after camp program, where basically it's still summer camp, it's just I had to stay there longer. I don't know why. I'm guessing because like my parents had work and stuff, so they had to let me stay longer. So I ended up in the after camp program, which is fine. It's fun. It was fun. You get to play and do fun things. Now, this is gonna get a little funny at first, but basically, so I think I was 8 at the time, 8 or 7 years old. And here's the thing though, I wasn't really paying attention to like when they were calling the groups. I ended up in the wrong group. I was the tallest kid. What I mean tallest, I mean the oldest kid, and I was surrounded by like 5 to 6 year old who were like shorter than me. And one girl was really nice, but it was awkward. Like they were like a kindergarten. I was going into I think maybe the second or third grade. So then they realized, okay, bye, Wolfie. But then they realized, oh my gosh, like Teal's in the wrong group. We gotta put her in the right group. So they put me in the group with the 7 and 8 year olds. Now, this is where stuff gets a little fishy. I meet some girls there, and majority of them are white. So looking back, I think I was the only black girl in the group. I don't really remember because it's all a blur. But anyway, one of the girls I was friends with a lot of white kids. But here's the thing. Some of them I sometimes see, but they're cool. But this specific one. Um, here's the thing though. So basically, I don't want to say her name, but this one girl who I was friend, who I'm sorry, I really shouldn't say friends with. I should say acquaintances with. But anyway, um, so we had to go, outside for a little fun recess time. So basically, when in summer camp, the girls would play games, and so here's the dang problem. So they were pretty. Now, looking back now, they were pretty shady because whenever I came up to them, I think they kind of looked at me weird, and the fact that whenever I tried to talk to them, they would kind of interrupt me and leave me out of stuff. This one girl, like I just I don't really know and looking back, I was so blind because I'm a kid. I didn't really know about racism and stuff. But looking back, I just feel like, did this one girl not like me because I'm black? It made me wonder. It makes me wonder sometimes. Like, did they not like me because I'm black, or did they just not like me to like not like me, or just because like they left me. They kind of left me out of stuff. I've always grown up to be the quiet kid, and it's just like they were just I don't really know. I never saw her again, but yeah. So I don't know, like I don't know. Like she wasn't. I don't know. Like to that girl who did the girl who just stood there while I was laying on the floor playing the dying victim. I don't know what the hell was her problem. She first of all, the girl looks depressed all the time. So I don't know what she's going through something, but she's just I don't know what's her problem. But with me specifically, like, cause literally I'm thinking about it. Me, a black girl, playing as the dying victim, the dying person who was drowning, and she just stood there, not doing anything. And keep in mind, my partner was a white girl. So I don't know what her deal was. Like, what she, did she, like, part of me is like, is she kind of, like, I don't know. Is she racist? I don't really know. Because I see her hang out with some other black kids in my school, but at the same time, I don't know what it is with her. And if that's so, maybe she just doesn't like me. And if she doesn't like me, I don't give two shits. I didn't like her either because she was kind of annoying, but I'm not gonna get into it that much. For all I know, if she even sees this video, I personally don't really care. This is just how I feel. But anyway, enough about me. Those are just some of the stories that. But think about some of the stories I told you, stuff that I've kind of dealt with, and hearing about a lot of just hearing about this world being ridiculous and horrible in general as it is, because we need to speak up. This is what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing: if you make a video about this, please do. If you make a video like addressing the problems of the world, especially since we're now living in a world where everybody is so sensitive, everybody is also living in fear and hatred. This world is, you know, because it's almost like it's turning into a modern day 1960. It's ridiculous. So I just want here's the thing though. This is what I want LPS2 to do. I want everyone to talk. So please do some research on you know, other cases with black people, like whether it's been on the news or not. Like for example, Trayvon Martin, Eric Gardner, um, Ahmaud Arbery, and George Floyd, of course. Mention George Floyd. You can put hashtag Black Lives Matter. Like, just do something. By the way, since LPS Tex is here, I checked out his video and it is really good. Please go. I put it on my community page. Please go check it out if you haven't already. He inspired me to do this the live stream. Like he inspired me. Like please go subscribe to him. As by the way, um. Anyway, as I was saying, like please, like talk about this. Don't stay silent. Like please speak up because this needs to stop. Because the more we talk about this, may change and become a little bit better, as our president, quote unquote, says it's going to be great. But seriously, seriously, talk about any, please talk about it. I don't care where you are, whether you're in your bathroom, outside, inside, wherever you are, talk about it, because it needs to be talked about. So just please talk about it. Don't watch this live stream. Like, get off of here and go talk about it. Put hashtag stop racism, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Like, please go check. Like, please talk about it. Like just go talk about it. Like go like talk about it. Do something because like here's the and please also mention one thing because this world is so damn sensitive. Please make sure you say this. Black lives matter, and of course all lives matter. But all lives matter until Black lives matter. This is the reason why we protest. This is the reason why we speak up because Black lives matter. All lives matter, but Black lives matter too. Say something like that, please. That would not only would make my day, it'll definitely it'll definitely help me bring some hope into this world because like I said, I never break down this hard in a live stream before, but like seriously, talk about it. Like don't like just please talk about it. Please talk about it. Like and do some and tell and to anyone who doesn't even know like any of the stuff and to anyone who doesn't know the stuff is happening, educate them. Educate them. Educate them why we say Black Lives Matter. Educate them why white people and any other person of color who can't say the damn N-word, man. Like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god. Please, like, I'm not gonna stay on live longer just to rant about the damn N word. Like, I am so annoyed hearing the damn N word. And here's the thing though, even me as a black girl, I'm not even comfortable saying that. I know there's the thing where black people are allowed to say the N word, but and white people aren't. But here's the damn problem. Personally, no one should say it because to anyone who doesn't know where the N word comes from, the N word comes from way back from slavery times. That's where the white man would call his black slaves, making us feel oppressed. And it's been like that for years. And of course, we got some and I don't know what these racist white people say when they're like, "Oh, I could say the N word because I have a black friend," and then I want to talk to this black friend who gave you the damn pass, because last time I checked, there's no such thing as an N word pass. But anyway, I'm gonna end this live now because we really should not. Because here's the thing: this world started with this crazy ass world have started with now. This was supposed to be our year, but this year has turned us has almost been turned us against each other. Like it's ridiculous. It is like this world like this year is almost like turning everybody against each other. Like it's everybody's like at war with themselves. Everybody's at war with everybody. Everybody's arguing with everybody. It shouldn't be this way. In 2020, we wanted to be our year, man. like like this is what we just wanted and everything like everyone was fine, we can go outside with no problem, it was perfect, like not perfect but like it was fine, but now like this world is like turning, it's like this world is like making everybody turn against each other and it's ridiculous. This decade is like the older decades of the night. Exactly. It shouldn't be like this. There's other issues that I would like to address on, for example, with black like with the whole with the whole cultural appropriation. Shin, of course, I would love to talk about police brutality, and not just for besides Black Lives Matter, and there's other problems in the world as well. Like don't like, of course, like there's other problems in the world as well, such as Asian people, of course, are getting treated bad because of the coronavirus because where did it start in Asia, somewhere in China, somewhere in Asia, and they're getting and black and here's the thing, and Asian people are getting mistreated because of the damn coronavirus because they're getting, I'm pretty sure that I heard somewhere that these two Asian kids got killed for being Asian, and then there's a coronavirus. Like these two innocent kids, man, innocent little kids. to anyone who kills kids, you are a sick person. Anyway, everyone here, thank you for listening, because I have to get this out. I'd never broken down that hard in a live stream before. I'd never have broken down the live stream this hard before, especially talking about a tough subject like this. Like, yeah, I'm not kidding. I hope it's not true. I remember, listen, I heard this. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is true, yeah, but anyway, seriously, don't just talk about this. Like, seriously, guys, talk about it. Like, seriously, like, talk about it. I don't care where you are, what type of community you're in, whether if you're in the LPS community, whether if you're in the Gacha Life community, whether if you're in the gaming community, whether if you're in the beauty community, the vlogging community, whatever community you're in, please talk about it. Because this world is ridiculous. Please do something about it. Like, let your voices be heard. Even if you're scared to say something, don't be afraid, because you're silent. Because to people who are silent to talk about it, it's like, you know, I understand you're scared, but don't be afraid to speak out your voice. Listen, here's the thing. I personally hate talking about stuff like this, but seriously, like, open your mouth and talk. Say something. Like, I don't care whether if you're gonna, like, I don't care if you just make a video playing the hashtag Black Lives Matter or hashtag Let's Fix This World, or even if you make a 1-hour video talking about it. Like, at least that's anything can help. Because right now we're living in a world of fear, hatred, racism, riots. Just, this world is just full of hatred right now. It needs to be spoken out. So please share it. Like I said, it takes a while for you to process a live stream, but please talk about it. Like, seriously, talk about it, because this needs to be out there. Spread it. Share this live stream with your friends. Share this live stream with your family members. Do something. So please talk about it. Share, like I said, share any experience if you have dealt with racism or discrimination or anything. Just talk about it. Do something. Do something. Don't stop. Do something. Anyway. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I like I said, if I made you sad, I'm sorry. I just had to get this out there. But also, here's the thing, because I personally, because right now, I am trying so hard to remind myself just to have some hope. Like, just to have some type of hope. And but just know, here's the thing, I'm usually the shyest person in the world, but this time, like, just talk about it. Just talk about it. Like, just say something. So, please talk about it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love all of you so much. I thank you guys for watching this stream. I love you all so much. You guys mean so much to me. And like I said, I apologize you had to hear me break down. Like I said, I am angry. So damn angry. So angry. But I won't, like I said, I'm calming down. Because, like, I have never overthunk stuff like this so bad. I've never overthink like this. I'm, like, realizing how crazy this world is. To talk about it. What? I'm scared. I don't want to die. No one wants to. We all don't want to die. But don't be afraid. Just say something. Whether if you say, I don't, like I said, as long as even if you just say the little words Black Lives Matter, or make a 1-hour video addressing something, talk about it. Because you know what's funny? You know what's funny? When Donald Trump first, when we found out that he got elected in office, a lot of you know what I saw on Instagram? a lot of people spreading the hashtag share, like, keep the love, keep the hope. And I feel like we forgot that. Now, now here's the thing, am I blaming the president? Kinda. But it's not just the president, it's a lot of racist people. Like, even people, like there's racist people whether the president is or isn't racist. There's still crazy people out there, and it needs to be fixed. This system is broken, this world is broken. Please just speak on it. Speak on something. Okay, one more time. Again, thanks for watching. Like, I'm hesitant ending this live, but just like I said, talk about it. Don't be afraid. If you are afraid, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Rest in peace to George Floyd. I'm sure he was a good man. Rest in peace to Eric Garner. Rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. Rest in peace to Sandra Bland. Rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. Like I said, and of course, as Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, said, this is America. But guess what? We can fix it as long as we put our voices out there. Will the world be better today? Will it be better tomorrow? We don't know. But just one day it'll be okay. So put your fists in the air and just talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys, because this world is just full of fear and hatred that needs to stop. It's gonna be alright, guys. We can get through this. I'm telling myself that. I'm telling you guys that. I love all of you. Okay, I'm gonna end this live now. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. To people who stayed through the entire thing. I hope you guys are safe. Like I said before, stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay indoors. And you guys are gonna be all right. But just because we're in quarantine doesn't mean we can't get our voices out. So, anyway, bye. I love you guys so much.